calculated risks, seizing opportunities when others freeze. The truth is, winter business cycles separate the good from the great, and winter is your season. Ours too. That's why for over a century, we've been honored to serve you. Vista Bank, entrepreneurs banking entrepreneurs since 1912.
We've done both new and pre-owned. It's the same experience. It's everything's the same. They make it too easy to even think about going anywhere else.
Discover our wide variety of pre-owned vehicles at Sewell.com today.
Happy Mother's Day. Yeah, we're all going to start this off the right way, and as the national anthem is playing, I'll step aside and come right back with the open here at Buddy Eccles Field. So as I was saying, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. It's Championship Sunday. Good morning and welcome to the THSLL State Tournament, brought to you by Game On Sports in Coppell, Texas, at Buddy Eccles Field on the beautiful campus of Coppell High School. Hello, I'm Heckma Harrison, and our first game on Championship Sunday is for the Class B state title between the 16-1 Westwood Warriors from Austin, Texas, and the 17-1 TMI Episcopal Panthers. TMI get here to vie for a state title by beating Lovejoy yesterday at Leslie Field 14-12. And on the other side for Westwood, they beat Westlake 16-4 yesterday at Leslie Field to play for this Class B state title. Both teams are going to go onto the field and meet at the midline. The Panthers out of San Antonio, Texas, and the Westwood Warriors out of Austin, Texas. Starting lineups for the TMI Episcopal Panthers is Matthew Fieldman, Wyatt Fink, Carlos Miggins, Dylan Dorgan, number 22 Patrick Miggins, number 27 Paul Cavanaugh, number 28 J.P. Tucker, number 31, Caden Finot, and number 39, Will Castellano. And our starting lineups are sponsored by Iron Horse. On the other side for the Westwood Warriors, Zachary Probst. Number 13, Brody Bradley. Number 16, Ryan Warwick. Number 17, Ryan Greta. Number 21, Zach McDonald. Number 22, Chase Griffin. Number 25, John Ryan. Number 28, Brad Wittenberg. Number 37, Jackson Baker. And number 50, Tate Shores. As both teams lock up, goalies run to their cages. As we get ready for action, Caden Finot down at the X. Easy take for Finot, number 31 for the Panthers. And Finot comes right out with a shot attempt and a save for number 21, Zach McDonald.
21 McDonald. Off a Finot shot.
Westwood comes out with the white unis with orange trim, and the TMI Episcopal Panthers in all black with orange trim. So far, TMI with the rotation only team to be on offense today as that ball goes out of bounds, and now possession is going to go back to the Warriors. I want to welcome you all to Buddy Echols Field for Championship Sunday. Yesterday, 5 games played here, and boy, did we have some exciting matchups. State titles taken yesterday evening, but a 3-game slate today, with this being the first game played here at Buddy Echols Field for the Class B title. Trying to work their way back through, and that's a shot attempt on goal, but a save by number 12, Dylan Dorgan.
Shot by 16, Ryan Wyrick.
Shot by Ryan Warwick. From the Warriors, as the Warriors advance for the clear and set up their offense. Panthers defense extending all the way out on the perimeter, as the Warriors just working it around, getting the rotation going back inside, and now we have our first score, and that's number 4, Will Guthrie, the junior midi, with the first score. So Will Guthrie with the magic stick here at Buddy Echols Field to start things off. See number 16, Ryan Warwick, working down the GLE and finding Guthrie standing at the doorstep for the goal. As the Warriors score first. Ben Hawkinson, number 38, getting the offense set. It's the pass back out as the Panthers go on the rotation. Two Panthers sitting on the crease now, working back behind the X. Working back inside, and that's an easy pitch and score for Matthew Filden.
Panthers goal scored by number 1, Matt Fielden.
An easy setup and score, and a goal.
38, Ben Hawkinson.
And that goal is sponsored by Natalie Burkhalter, your State Farm agent, and like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. We have a player down on the field.
Warriors player down on the field.
It's like that is
Number 4, Devin Lynch, down on the play.
number 4, Devin Lynch, down on the field.
Lynch back on his feet.
Lynch is up and walking off on his own, a bit of a limp, but he is okay. Also, face-off are sponsored by 214 Lacrosse.
First quarter, all tied at 1.
As play resumes here in Coppell, Texas. Brad Wittenberg getting the ball down behind the X. Finally handled by number 17, Ryan Greta. And the Warriors extending that offense all the way out. It's a race to the end line. Possession is going to go to the Panthers. As that was a great hustle by the goalie, Dylan Dorgan. Dorgan out of the crease, getting the transition started. Wyatt Fink now working from behind the X for the Panthers. It's 7:38 here in the first quarter. Carlos Miggins working in the middle of a field, and that's a shot attempt on goal by Patrick Miggins.
Shot by 23, Aiden Skelly.
No, sorry about that. That's Aiden Skelly with the shot attempt. Wyatt Fink working the X. Back over to Matthew Filden, who has the only score for the Panthers. Great rotation and work inside, and boy, that looked like a great shot opportunity for Carlos Miggins. And an even better save by Zach McDonald. See the pressure coming from TMI Episcopal, not allowing an easy clear, and they may have numbers, but Matthew Filden not able to take that pass. And what a shot to an empty goal! Whoa! Zach McDonald! Oh my God! It's gonna be that kind of a day. Zach McDonald with an improbable score, 80-yard. And that's a State Farm Natalie Burkhalter goal. State Farm agent, and like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Wow, what a score. That is the first time seeing that for me. Panthers back on offense. After that score by McDonald, and wow, that's one that almost went over the head of Zach McDonald. Good for McDonald that didn't have enough mustard on it to make it hit the ground and rotate back into the cage. Warriors setting up their offense. This goes over the top of the cage. That great hustle. And another possession that's going to go back to the Panthers. That's another clear by number 5, Carlos Miggins. Very little pressure applied there by the Westwood Warriors. Miggins on the near side, GLE. Working back across, and that's a shot attempt by number 28, J.P. Tucker, that goes over the top of the cage. Possession stays on this end with TMI Episcopal. Whew, better save there by number 21, Zach McDonald. The Warriors back on offense. Good rear check, working it back inside, showing patience, and that's a great save by Dylan Dorgan.
Number 12, Dorgan.
Dorgan and McDonald doing a really good job here in the first quarter. A Class B state title on the line here at Buddy Echols Field. So far, very cleanly played game, no violations. Neither team with a man-up opportunity or down. TMI working the passing lanes. That's the shot that goes over the top of the goal, but possession stays on this end with the Panthers. Panthers working from behind X with Finkel. Finkel working back inside the crease. Tried to sneak a goal, but McDonald steps right in front of that shot. Again, the Panthers do keep the possession with a reset of the shot clock on that last shot attempt. Carlos Miggins standing in the middle. The offense, another pass over the top of the cage, and another save by number 21, Zach McDonald. Finally working the clears, number 44, Jay Kishkar. That's a turnover on the pass, and the Panthers are off and running. A great rear check down here on this end to dislodge the ball. Panthers having a hard time regaining the possession. Going to get a push, and possession is going to stay on this end with the Panthers. Again, Finkel working from behind the X for the Panthers. Warriors defense collapsing in around the crease, supporting McDonald. Again, McDonald with the save off of his hands.
Shot by 2 feet. Save 21 McDonald.
Hawkinson bringing the ball inbounds for the Panthers. That's a shot attempt and a goal by Aiden Skelly. Working in the middle of the field, finally getting one to sneak past McDonald.
Panthers goal scored by number 23, Aiden Skelly.
Aiden Skelly with 3 Warriors on him. A high to low shot that McDonald could not take or get the save. And just like that, we're tied up with 1:32 on the clock. The timeout taken on the field. Will take one here in the booth and be right back as play resumes here on Game On Sports.
Fans down in the concourse, we do have JC.
I love the idea that when you pull into the service garage, your name comes up on the screen. I will always drive a Sewell.
Discover our wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles at our Dallas and Fort Worth Sewell Infinity locations.
We've done both new and pre-owned. It's the same experience. It's everything's the same. They make it too easy to even think about going anywhere else.
Discover our wide variety of pre-owned vehicles at Sewell.com today.
Back in action here at Buddy Echols Field. And what a goal. Timeout called on the field as we are knotted up again, and 1:32 left here in the first quarter. I'm Heckma Harrison. This is the THSLL Class B state title. A litany of games played here in Coppell all weekend long. Saturday, 8 total games played here in Coppell. 2 championships awarded last night. And we're going to award 3 state champions here today. Please make sure you stay locked in on Game On Sports for all of your THSLL lacrosse.
Returning to play out of the timeout. 1:32.
And the face-off brought to you by 214 Lacrosse. I believe that's a push with possession that's going to go to the Panthers. Panthers trying to work through the double team. And that's a turnover. Great location there from number 5, Carlos Miggins, trying to get back topside with the shot that goes over the top of the cage. Possession stays on this end with TMI.
Under 1 minute remaining, first quarter.
Panthers working it around. Other shot attempt. It ricochets off of the stick of McDonald. Trying to work it back inside. You see them bringing the defense out to get it to Aiden Skelly, who scored the last points for the Panthers. Panthers again playing it really close and around the crease. Another empty goal. And just like that, the Panthers say, nope, we're not going to allow you to get another 80-yard goal, Mr. McDonald. As they intercept that step in between that pass, and that's Dylan Dorgan.
Timeout on the field.
And with 7 seconds, a timeout has been called And we're going to go take a break right now and be right back as the players resume, as play resumes. Timeout called on the field as we're 7 seconds here in the first quarter. Tied at 2 for the Class B state title. And make sure that we show all the love to our sponsors, C2 Education, Groovy Hughes, who is sponsoring our replays. Iron Horse and 214 Lacrosse, and obviously Natalie Burkhalter at State Farm. Firehouse Subs, who brought in lunch yesterday, which was delicious, and the Tutor Doctor. Players resuming. Carlos Miggins bringing the ball inbounds for the Panthers. And play not able to be executed as planned. And that's the end of the first quarter. We're all knotted up. Westwood 2, TMI Episcopal 2. As they take a break for the end of the first quarter, we'll do the same and be back as the second quarter starts here on Game On Sports.
To car shopping with Sewell because I know that the whole process is going to be seamless, comfortable, and we're going to be taken care of. Buying a car is a big life event. I just felt very relaxed through the whole process. They put us at ease. There wasn't any pressure. It really felt like we were sitting at home trying to buy a car, especially with the cookies. I drive a Sewell.
Discover our wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles at Sewell Cadillac.
You've never been one to fear the unknown. That's because you've seen seasons like this come and go, just like many of your competitors. You know your outcome, stay focused, and take calculated risks, seizing opportunities when others freeze. The truth is, winter business cycles separate the good from the great, and winter is your season. Ours too. That's why for over a century, we've been honored to serve you. Vista Bank, entrepreneurs banking entrepreneurs since 1912.
As play resumes here at Buddy Echols Field, our face-off is sponsored by 214 Lacrosse. Procedure penalty. And the possession goes back to TMI. As the goalies have switched cages for the beginning of the new quarter. Panthers with the rotation, and notice how collapsed The Warriors defense is around that crease area, protecting the crease and their goalie, McDonald, who's had a spectacular start to this game. Scoring an 80-foot goal and stepping right in the line of fire right there. And the hustle to the end line. Possession Warriors. Nope, possession's going to stay down on this end with the Panthers. I have an opportunity to, well, the officials, it's Dan Doyle, Jerry Dreyer, Bob Novak, and Kevin Oliver are your officials for this Class B state title. Panthers bring the ball inbounds. Wyatt Fink working from behind the X for the Panthers. Panthers on the rotation with a shot that goes across the cage. Possession is going to stay on this end.
Possession Panthers.
Fink back top side. That's a shot attempt on goal that goes wide left of the cage.
Shot 38, Hawkinson, out of bounds. Possession Panthers.
Fink back to Miggins. Pass back across the field. Working his way back inside with a score. I believe that is number 38, Ben Hawkinson.
Panthers goal scored number 38, Ben Hawkinson.
And just like that, the Panthers go ahead by a score. You see Hawkinson
Warriors 2.
with the lefty shot. A 2-1-4 lacrosse face-off. And the goal brought to you by Natalie Burkhalter, State Farm agent. And the replay by Groovy Hughes. Groovy Hughes, your one-stop shop for paint and power washing. Boy, and the Warriors get down in a hurry with a shot by Ryan Greta. But even better save by number 12, Dylan Dorgan. Panthers with the clear, now working their offense. And the first 3 minutes of this second quarter seems like it has been spent entirely on this end with the possession by the Panthers.
Hawkinson shot out of bounds. Possession Panthers.
Matthew Fielden bringing the ball in from the end line. Joshua Klung defending for the Warriors, number 11. Trying to dive into the crease was number 2, Wyatt Fink.
Ball on bounds. Possession Warriors.
Possession going the other way. Warriors hustle to the end line to steal the possession.
21
And that's number 25, John Ryan, with the hustle. The Warriors coming dangerously close with a failure to advance. They turn the ball over on the pass. Goes out of bounds. Great pressure applied by TMI. Another turnover.
Big check by number 11 club. Forcing turnover. Possession Warriors. Flag down.
We have our first man-up opportunity. Looks like it's going to be awarded to Westwood. Ryan Greta working from behind the X for the Warriors, getting the ball back top side. Warriors with the reset on their offense. Wittenberg with the pass up top to Bodie Bradley. Now with the penalty, possession is going to stay on this end with the Warriors. And looks like serving the penalty for the Panthers is number 5, Carlos Miggins. Nope, that's, number 1, Matthew Fielden.
Panthers penalty number 1, Matt Fielden, / 1 minute.
So 1 minute man up opportunity here for the Warriors. On the slash penalty, let's see if they can take advantage. Shot attempt by Bodie Bradley. Possession stays on this end with the Warriors. Again, first man up opportunity for either team.
Shot 16, Wyrick. Out of bounds, possession Warriors.
Wow, working from behind the X, getting the ball back topside with the shot. And just like that, we pull to within 3. We're knotted up now at 3 apiece for Westwood. The shot by number 28, Brad Wittenberg.
Assist to number 22, Chase Griffin.
And as you see the replay by Groovy Hughes. Face off taken and coming right back down, and that's 2 in a row for Brad Wittenberg to pull ahead by a score. Wittenberg taking matters into his own hands, taking the face off, coming right down the middle with the bouncer.
Panthers 3.
And nothing Dylan Dorgan could do about that shot. As both teams now are back down at the face-off. Face-off brought to you by 214 Lacrosse. And will he do it again? Oh, he came close. The bouncer goes over the top of the cage, but possession stays on this end with Westwood. Have a whistle and stoppage in play. And a timeout called with 6:23 on the field. Westwood calls a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well and be right back as play resumes here on Game On Sports.
I'll sit down, have a cup of cappuccino, a cookie, read a book. When the car is ready, they come get me. It's a great way to start a Saturday.
Discover our wide variety of new and L-certified vehicles at our Dallas and Fort Worth Sewell Lexus locations.
You've never been one to fear the unknown. That's because you've seen seasons like this come and go, just like many of your competitors. You know your outcome. Stay focused and take calculated risks, seizing opportunities when others freeze. The truth is, winter business cycles separate the good from the great, and winter is your season. Ours too. That's why for over a century, we've been honored to serve you. Vista Bank, entrepreneurs banking entrepreneurs since 1912.
Please make sure that you give your State Farm agent a call, and that's Natalie Burkhalter. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Natalie Burkhalter sponsoring all of our goals here for the THSLL State Tournament. Heckma Harrison in the booth solo, giving you championship Sunday play-by-play here at Buddy Echols Field. So many of our guys in the truck and producing on Mother's Day. God bless them when they get home. Play getting ready to resume here in Coppell. Number 16, Ryan Wyrick bringing the ball in bounds. Wyrick inside, another shot attempt. Goes at the feet of Dorgan. Bit of a scrum as the Panthers come away with the possession. Again, fighting for the ground ball. Dorgan with the pass, goes over the top, out of bounds. It's unfortunate. Looks like the Panthers had an opportunity there in transition, but not able to handle that pass was number 5, Carlos Miggins. As the triple team is there for Brad Wittenberg bringing the ball in bounds. Warriors get the ball out quickly and set up their offense. As Wyrick working on the near side, GLE back to the middle of the field, working through a screen by Wittenberg. Oh, that's a great job by number 25, John Ryan. But they're going to give the possession to the Panthers. Working in close, and that's a shot by Matthew Fielden. He's probably upset with himself, feeling like he may have rushed that shot. A one-on-one opportunity between him and McDonald. Carlos Miggins standing in the alley, getting it back behind X to number 2, Fink. Don't know if that was a crease violation. Didn't think he was close enough, but that is the call as the Warriors try to advance, and that's an errant pass. As the Panthers have numbers back, McDonald says no today to that attempt. Oh, right there close, and Ryan Wyrick had an opportunity as Dylan Dorgan was all the way out of the crease. Another shot attempt by Guthrie. Guthrie with the first quarter score for the Warriors. Bodie Bradley working in the middle of the field. Another shot attempt. Possession is going to stay on this end, resetting the shot clock. 3:58 to play here in the first half. Westwood with the 1-score lead. Wittenberg coming all the way across the defense, and that's a shot at the knees of Dorgan.
Saved by Dorgan.
That's a rear check that brings the ball off of the head. Who's going to compete for that ground ball? And the Warriors come away with it.
Ground ball 13, Bradley.
Bodie Bradley with the ground ball as the Warriors reset on offense. The jump shot there and the save by number 12, Dylan Dorgan, as the Panthers go back on offense. That's a long pass, and that's intercepted by the Warriors. The bouncer and a shot that goes over the top of the cage by Warwick, but the possession stays on this end.
Shot clock will be reset to 72 seconds.
As the referees converse on the shot clock and play resumes here at Buddy Echols Field. Good rotation and shot from Joshua Klug, but shot is wide right of the cage. Possession is going to stay on this end. Bodie Bradley standing up top with 36 seconds on the shot clock. Substitutions being made now for the Warriors. Minute 57 to play here in the first half. Warriors melting this shot clock down. Working it inside, and that's the shot attempt and goal. Maybe that they were looking for from Chase Griffin. Chase Griffin cashing in. The replay brought to you by Groovy Hughes as Chase Griffin works his way back inside for the score. Standing right on the doorstep and delivering the mail is number 22, Chase Griffin, as Westwood goes up by 2 goals. The procedure penalty, and possession goes to the Panthers, now down by 2 scores with a minute 40 remaining here in the first half. Panthers getting the rotation going. Watch number 1 standing around the crease, Matthew Filden. Filden already has a score, but he is standing right there in front of the cage, waiting on a quick outlet pass, and that's the guy that they are looking for. Shot attempt goes over the top of the cage, resetting the shot clock. Possession stays with the Panthers with 55 seconds left here in the first half. Shot clock of no consequence. McDonald stepping in between that shot. Panthers trying to work the clear. Excuse me, Warriors trying to work the clear, and that the Panthers intercept that pass. Number 38, Ben Hawkinson, working in the alley, and a timeout is called with 13 seconds to play in the first half. They're going to take a timeout. We will as well, and be right back as play resumes. Back here at Buddy Echols Field as both teams still in the timeout. Blake Skinner is the head coach for the TMI Episcopal Panthers. And for the Westwood Warriors, head coach Jack Bolu. As you see, both teams still getting instructions on the other side. 13 seconds left to play here in the first half as Westwood has completely dominated the second half of the second quarter. Beginning the second, it was the Panthers dominating the time of possession offensively. The tide is completely changed here by way of the Westwood Warriors. Brad Whittingberg with 2 back-to-back goals.
23 Skelly.
One from the GLE and one after a face-off. As play resumes. Panthers with 5 seconds. That's a shot and a goal from number 5, Carlos Miggins. From about 10 yards out, a high-to-low shot that squeaks by number 21, Zach McDonald. Replayed by Groovy Hughes and goal by Natalie Burkhalter. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Please call Natalie Burkhalter for all of your insurance needs. 214 Lacrosse is our face-off sponsor. And that's the end of the first half. TMI Episcopal with a last-second score here to end the second quarter to take back some of the momentum from the Westwood Warriors. And a lot of back and forth here in the first half, but a Class B state title will be handed out here at Buddy Echols Field. That's the end of the first half, and we will come back with some highlights and plays from the first half, but we're going to take a break here for halftime and return as play resumes here on Game On Sports.
I love the idea that when you pull into the service garage, your name comes up on the screen. I will always drive a Sewell.
Discover our wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles at our Dallas and Fort Worth Sewell Infinity locations.
I'll sit down, have a cup of cappuccino, a cookie, read a book. When the car is ready, they come get me. It's a great way to start a Saturday.
Discover our wide variety of new and L-certified vehicles at our Dallas and Fort Worth Sewell Lexus locations.
never been one to fear the unknown. That's because you've seen seasons like this come and go, just like many of your competitors. You know your outcome, stay focused, and take calculated risks, seizing opportunities when others freeze. The truth is, winter business cycles separate the good from the great, and winter is your season. Ours too. That's why for over a century, we've been honored to serve you. Vista Bank, entrepreneurs banking entrepreneurs since 1912.
I actually look forward to car shopping with Sewell because I know that the whole process is going to be seamless, comfortable, and we're going to be taken care of. Buying a car is a big life event. I just felt very relaxed through the whole process. They put us at ease. There wasn't any pressure. It really felt like we were sitting at home trying to buy a car, especially with the cookies. I drive a Sewell.
Discover our wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles at Sewell Cadillac.
I put a lot of mileage on my car. So I am practically at Sewell every 3 months. Every single time that I go, it's amazing. Everybody is welcoming, everybody is professional, everybody is kind. It's just like easy, fast, right to the point. You're in, you're out. Cannot imagine being with anybody else but Sewell. Their customer service is absolutely flawless. I drive a Sewell.
Discover our wide variety of new and L-certified vehicles at our Dallas and Fort Worth Sewell Lexus locations.
Nearly 1 in 3 men and 1 in 2 trans and non-binary people in the U.S. will experience some.
As both teams are taking a break for halftime, so far, so good for the Westwood Warriors, up by a score here at Buddy Echols Field. And again, no, the momentum was going all the way for the Westwood Warriors as they opened up the scoring. Will Guthrie, number 4, I believe it was, he got everything going here in Coppell for the Westwood Warriors. But on the other side, for the TMI Panthers, their late push from Matthew Filden and Carlos Miggins has been effective as they have come to within 1 goal to cut into that lead, being down by 2 scores. Have about 4 minutes and 51 seconds left here in halftime. And again, 2 more games after this, all deciding state titles. Heckman Harrison for the THSLL state tournament all weekend long. 8 games played so far on Saturday. This is the 9th game of the weekend, and a state title up for grabs here for Class B. And Class A state title will start after this. And this is going to be between the Kincaid Falcons and Episcopal School from Houston. The Knights will decide the Class A championship. Let's go look at some highlights from the first half of this game. Brought to you by Groovy Hughes, as you see number 16, Ryan Wyrick, with the pass back to Will Guthrie, who got things going with the first score. And immediately the Panthers respond with a point-blank range goal from Matthew Filden. Filden making it look easy. And I tell you what, McDonald's having himself a day as well, scoring an 80-yard goal. Back inside, and how about that? A goal by number 23, Aiden Skelly.
Stock full of talent, and we want to at this time recognize those players that.
That's a beautiful lefty goal from Ben Hawkinson.
Starting with the TMI Episcopal Panthers.
And the bouncer by number 13, Bodie Bradley. And these are the back-to-back goals there by number 28, Brad Wittenberg.
All-state attack, number 2, Wyatt Fink. All-district midfield, number 38, Ben Hokinson.
And working their way back around. This was one that bounces off of the pipes, and that's a great save there by number 12, Dorgan. And then the Warriors work their way back inside. Chase Griffin with the score.
All-state midfield, number 23, Aiden Skelly. Honorable mention, goalie, number 24, Thomas Skelly.
And the last goal there by Carlos Miggins. So 2 minutes away from the start of the third quarter. We'll take a break and be right back as play resumes here on Game On Sports.
And now we'd like to recognize those individual honors for the Westwood Warriors.
I love the idea that when you pull into the service garage, your name comes up on the screen. I will always drive a Sewell.
Discover our wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles at our Dallas and Fort Worth Sewell Infinity locations.
As you see the Westwood Warriors working their way back onto the field for the second half of the Class B THSLL state title. Face-off sponsored by 214 Lacrosse. Caden Finno and Brad Wittenberg down at the X. The procedure penalty, possession going to the Warriors. Number 28, Brad Wittenberg, bringing the ball inbounds. Ball goes out of bounds. Possession is going to stay on this end with the Warriors. It's number 22, Chase Griffin, who has a score in this game. Gets the pass back to Ryan Greta. Griffin and Greta work the two-man game, and that's a pass attempt inside to Will Guthrie. But the pass goes out of bounds, and possession going to TMI Episcopal. Carlos Miggins with the clear for the Panthers. Miggins with the pass in the middle of the field. The Panthers in all black with the orange helmets. Again, trying to find Matthew Filden on the crease. Like the Warriors were ready for it this time, as the pass not able to be handled by Matthew Filden. And the Panthers have to reset. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Great rear check down there by Zachary Probst. Bit of a scrum for the loose ball. Long pass and turnover. by the Warriors. Stepping on the line was number 16, Ryan Wyrick. Panthers with an opportunity to tie us up here in Coppell, Texas. Megan's working in the middle of the field. BTB action on the far side from Ben Hawkinson. Zach McDonald unfazed as the pressure from the Panthers as they work the clear. And boy, it's a pass that Ryan Greta is able to take that pass and get the clear as they have numbers working inside, and that's a score for the Westwood Warriors. And that's number 16, Ryan Wyrick with the score, and the replay by Groovy Hughes. And great pass and score. The goals here for the THSLL state title, sponsored by Natalie Burkhalter, a State Farm agent. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And we've seen Wittenberg go coast to coast before, and that's another shot by number 28. He is aggressive, but Dylan Dorgan ready for that shot as Westwood up by 2. Patrick Miggins with the clear as the Panthers now back on offense. J.P. Tucker working back across the field with the pass to number 4, Devin Lynch. Lynch not able to take that pass. Going to get an offsides penalty.
Offsides possession.
And possession is going to go back to the Panthers. Under 8 minutes here in the third quarter. Warriors from Westwood up by 2. Well, a shot attempt by Ben Hawkinson and another save by number 21, Zach McDonald. Possession, though, stays with the Panthers as number 1, Matthew Fielden brings the ball inbounds. Boy, great pass to the middle of the field, but even better save by McDonald.
Hawkinson shot saved by McDonald.
And you can see the pressure being applied by the Panthers. As the failure to advance coming dangerously close here. And they get the failure to advance running out of time.
20-second violation. Possession to the Panthers.
TMI stealing a possession with the pressure. Panthers with the rotation. Checking for the slider. Look at the zone look, and boy, a shot attempt, but save by Zach McDonald. Ryan Greta with the clear for the Warriors as they set up on offense. Warriors now working from behind X. The slide comes immediately for Ryan Warwick. In the middle of the field and score from about 12 yards out. And that's Brad Wittenberg's. For the Hattie, that's 3 scores for number 28.
.549 to play, third quarter. Our score, the Warriors 7, Panthers 4.
Goal sponsored by Natalie Burkhalter and replay by Groovy Hughes.
Possession Warriors.
Boy, quick outlet pass. And trying to run it down to keep the possession. It's like he pushed it out of bounds. Possession's going to go the other way to the Panthers.
Possession Panthers.
It's an errant pass that goes out of bounds. Number 2, Wyatt Fink trying to chase it down, but possession going to go back to Westwood. Westwood already with a failure to advance. Crisp passing to get the clear. Triple team is on. And now how about that for a ground ball by number 5, Carlos Miggins. Miggins looks like he was going coast to coast. Going back from behind X, looking for the outlet pass is number 2. He finds the guy right there. They've been trying to set that up for Matthew Field, and they finally find him standing right on the crease in an easy score for the Panthers.
Scored by number 1, Matt Fielden.
Crisp pass from Fink to Fielden. Standing right there, and not enough time for number 21, Zach McDonald, to respond.
4:49 to play, third quarter.
Westwood still with a 2-score lead. Face-off sponsored by 214 Lacrosse. As they fight for this ground ball, and number 28, Brad Wittenberg, coming out with it. Another possession for the Warriors. Warriors on the break. They have numbers working inside, and that's a shot attempt on goal by number 13, Bodie Bradley. Possession will stay on this end with the Warriors. Great rear check there on Chase Griffin. Griffin losing the possession. Warriors lucky to get that one back as there's 35 seconds on the shot clock. Bodie Bradley working his way down to GLE with a great pass inside to Chase Griffin. That shot just a little high.
Shot 22, Griffin, out of bounds, possession, Warriors.
12 seconds on the shot clock. Need to hurry here if you're a Warrior. Great rear check by number 22, Patrick Miggins.
Stick check 22.
That's complete pickpocket. And not able to hustle down that loose ball is number 9, Ryan Jordan. And that's going to be a turnover that's going to go back to Westwood. Panthers with the double team. Haynes Lloyd bringing the ball inbounds. Are standing on the far side. Panthers extending their defense all the way out on the Warriors. Chase Griffin bringing the defense all the way out on him from the near side. GLE working back across, trying to get this ground ball. Warriors come away with it. 30 seconds on the shot clock. Number 16, Ryan Warwick. Warwick working his way back top side, and that's a pass that goes over the head of Chase Griffin. That's going to be a turnover.
Pass out of bounds. Possession of the Panthers.
Ollie Snyder bringing the ball inbounds for the Panthers. And a change at the goalie for the Panthers is number 24, Thomas Skelly. Panthers set up on offense, down by 2 scores, a minute 23 in the third. Again, a Class B state title up for grabs. Both of these teams pulling out victories, and boy, how about that for the peekaboo? Sneaking his way to the crease is Wyatt Fink. Ryan Fink just lulling the defense to sleep, making him think that he's looking for an outlet pass as he works his way back inside the crease. Slide doesn't come fast enough as the Panthers pull to within 1. And that's a Natalie Burkhalter goal, State Farm, and replay by Groovy Hughes. A bit of a scrum, a push. And the Panthers take the possession.
1 minute remaining, third quarter.
Carlos Miggins with the pass, a dangerous pass across the field. Quality save there by number 21, McDonald. Boy, long outlet pass across the field, not able to be handled by number 17, Ryan Greta. Greta slamming his stick down, upset with himself. The careless pass going out of bounds for the Panthers. Possession now back to the Warriors, as the Panthers are presenting more pressure, not allowing an easy clear. Transition there, number 28, Brad Wittenberg. Possession going the other way, and it's like a violation here, and a man-up opportunity maybe to close out the third. And a bouncer to tie us up. And that's Aiden Skelly's second score of the game.
Panthers goal scored by number 23, Aiden Skelly.
It was a check coming on that stick, but Skelly still with enough strength and velocity on his shot to get the score with the pass from Fink. And that's the end of the third. We're tied up here at Buddy Echols Field, and we will be right back for the start of the fourth quarter here on Game On Sports.
Panthers 7.
actually look forward to car shopping with Sewell because I know that the whole process is going to be seamless, comfortable, and we're going to be taken care of. Buying a car is a big life event. I just felt very relaxed through the whole process. They put us at ease. There wasn't any pressure. It really felt like we were sitting at home trying to buy a car, especially with the cookies. I drive a Sewell.
Discover our wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles at Sewell Cadillac.
You've never been one to fear the unknown. That's because you've seen seasons like this come and go, just like many of your competitors. You know your outcome, stay focused, and take calculated risks, seizing opportunities when others freeze. The truth is, winter business cycles separate the good from the great, and winter is your season. Ours too. That's why for over a century, we've been honored to serve you. Vista Bank, entrepreneurs banking entrepreneurs since 1912.
Back in action for the beginning of the fourth quarter for the Class B THSLL state title here at Buddy Echols Field. We're knotted up at 7. I'm not saying it, but Trevor is thinking it as we are tied at 7 to start the fourth. As Ryan Wyrick is behind the X. And now the Warriors had all of their momentum from the third quarter and half completely go away. Now that the Panthers have worked this to within a 7, to within a tie. And that's clearly offsides. And over and back called as we're going to go the other way. Maybe just completely forgetting about the midline there is Wittenberg. As it's 75 degrees here in Coppell, but a light rain has started, and that will definitely slow things down a bit as this turf field gets wet. They're trying to figure out this call on the far side.
Westwood penalty 44, cash card, delay game 30 seconds.
They're going to get Jay Kashkar for a delay of game, and working their way back in quickly for a score is J.P. Tucker. Excuse me, that's number 38, Ben Hawkinson. Shot goes over the top of the cage. Possession does stay with the Panthers. We're tied up at 7 apiece. Working in close with the bounce, and they're trying to find Matthew Field, and they've done that a few times. He is cutting in the lane and just so opportunistic. Great rear check there by number 23, Aiden Skelly, just not able to capitalize as you see our first player start to slip on this wet turf.
Penalty's been released.
Both teams now at full strength. Brad Wittenberg working his way around. Brad Wittenberg with 3 scores already for the Warriors. Patrick Miggins not able to handle the pill, goes out of bounds. Possession's going to stay on this end. Shot attempt goes out of bounds. Possession stays on this end. Working his way back inside is number 16, Ryan Wyrick. And that shot goes out of bounds, and Thomas Skelly with the save. And getting in the way of that pass is number 22, Patrick Miggins. Panthers able to take the possession. Again, we're still tied up at 7, 8:31 left here in the fourth. And the Panthers on the run. That's a pass that, boy, good job by Wyatt Fink, because that looked like it was going to go out of bounds and be a turnover. Working the two-man game in the middle of the field. It's 5 and 38, and that's a laser. Number 38, Ben Hawkinson, that goes over the top of the cage. Possession stays on this end. Still tied at 7. Another shot, and that's J.P. Tucker, number 28, with the shot attempt. Shot goes out of bounds, and the Warriors right there at the end line to steal that possession is the goalie, number 21, Zach McDonald. 7-19. Byron Warwick working his way back inside, taking his time and getting the score, as the Westwood Warriors with 7:05 pull ahead by a goal, as Ryan Wyrick calls his own number. Wyrick just taking his time through the GLE, working his way close to the crease. Easy score for number 16. And just like that, they pull ahead by a score. 7:05 left in the fourth. And that replay brought to you by Groovy Hughes, and the score by our neighborhood State Farm agent, Natalie Burkhalter. And that's a 2-1-4 lacrosse face-off. And a timeout called on the field by the Westwood Warriors. As they take a timeout, we will as well, and be right back as play resumes here at Buddy Echols Field by Game On Sports. Both teams making their way back onto the field. .653 here in the fourth. Westwood Warriors with the possession up by a goal.
Returning to play, 6:53.
Bringing the ball inbounds for the Warriors is number 28, Brad Wittenberg. Wittenberg working the middle of the field. The pass on the far side. The Warriors now working from behind the X. Wow. 15 yards out, and Wittenberg calls his own number for his 4th score of the game. Number 28 is on fire as the Westwood Warriors pull ahead by 2 goals. See the pass back and forth, and there's Wittenberg working through the screen, and great vision for some top cheddar here at Buddy Echols Field, and the Warriors filling themselves, stealing the momentum.
Possession Panthers.
.6:13 here in the 4th as the Panthers have the possession. Keep your eyes on number 1, Matthew Filden. They work behind X. They have been getting the ball to number 1, who has just been lurking around the crease.
Shot out of bounds. Possession Panthers.
Matthew Filden already with 2 scores, and that's a great look there for number 5, Carlos Miggins.
Shot 5 Miggins. Out of bounds. Possession Panthers.
Hawkinson having to hustle for the loose ball. 30 seconds on the shot clock for the Panthers. .15 seconds on the shot clock for the Panthers. And a bouncer goes out of bounds, does not reset the shot clock. 4 seconds. And a shot clock violation. Great defense by the Westwood Warriors.
Possession Warriors.
Long pass from McDonald. And out of the cage. Oh my God, wow. Great interception by Patrick Miggins. That was definitely going to be a score because number 24, Thomas Kelly, was all the way out of the cage. Panthers with the possession, 4:20 left here in the 4th. Wyatt Fink working from behind the X, getting the ball back topside to number 28, J.P. Tucker. Trying to work it back inside and diving. Number 21, Zach McDonald. Great hustle by number 21, Zach McDonald. Stealing another possession for the Warriors. All heart and hustle for number 21. Wittenberg with 4 goals already on the day. Great pass inside, but even better check by number 22. On the far side and score. Warriors feeling it right now. Number 22, Chase Griffin with the score to pull ahead by 3. Chase Griffin in the GLE right on the hash mark.
With 3:08 to play, fourth quarter, our score, the Westwood Warriors.
And the Warriors are just dominating time of possession and score, up by 3 with 3:08. And that replay, sponsored by Groovy Hughes, and the score with our State Farm agent, Natalie Burkhalter. Miggins working from behind the X, trying to pass. That was a check. It brought that pass down. Ball rolls out of bounds. Possession is going to go to the Panthers. Patrick Miggins working the clear for the Panthers. Panthers down by 3 goals. Having to work inside with the bouncer, goes over the top of the cage. Possession stays on this end. 57 seconds on the shot clock for TMI. J.P. Tucker not able to corral that pass, goes out of bounds. Possession goes back to the Warriors. Warriors not able to bring the ball inbounds. Great defense by the Panthers to get the turnover. Now with possession working in close. Matthew Fielden with the errant pass. Possession going back to the Warriors. Number 16, Ryan Warwick with the pass to number 22, Chase Griffin. And just like that, we have 2 Warriors with the hat trick. Easy work with the bouncer. Inside for number 22, Chase Griffin, for his 3rd goal. That replay brought to you by Groovy Hughes, and goal by Natalie Burkhalter. And the Westwood Warriors just padding that lead. Minute 30 away from being the THSLL Class B state champion. And looks like a timeout has been called on the field. And with that timeout, they take a break. We're going to do the same here and be right back for the end of this Class B state title.
I love the idea that when you pull into the service garage, your name comes up on the screen. I will always drive a Sewell.
Discover our wide variety of new and certified pre-owned vehicles at our Dallas and Fort Worth Sewell Infinity locations.
We've done both new and pre-owned. It's the same experience. It's everything's the same. They make it too easy to even think about going anywhere else.
Discover our wide variety of pre-owned vehicles at Sewell.com today.
Westwood Warriors a minute and 25 seconds away from a state title. And a ton of back and forth in this game, as the Episcopal Panthers at one point putting their foot on the gas in that first half to end the first half, making a strong comeback in the third. But the Warriors completely shutting the door here in the fourth, as Brad Wittenberg and Chase Griffin get on their horse and pull the Warriors away by 4 goals. And number 16, Ryan Wyrick. And an empty goal and score, and that's number 28, Brad Wittenberg. That's 5 goals on the day for number 28. Wow.
And with 56 seconds to play, fourth quarter, Westwood Warriors 12, TMI Episcopal Panthers 7.
Warriors now pulling away by 5 and all but assure themselves of a state title. And please make sure to stick around, as right after this, the Class A state title played here at Buddy Echols Field. But immediately after this, the trophy ceremony, most valuable player, defensive player, given out here at Buddy Echols Field by the THSLL. That's a shot attempt by Matthew Fielden, who has 2 goals today for the Panthers.
Shot 28, Tucker, out of bounds. Possession, Panthers. 20 seconds to play.
Zach McDonald still trying to chase down loose balls.
Possession, Warriors.
10 seconds remaining here in the fourth. And that's the ball game, as the Westwood Warriors are your Class B state title, win the state title here at Buddy Echols Field, completely dominating the second half. As they celebrate the 40-yard line, and a great game by the guys in white from Austin, Texas. The Westwood Warriors are your THSLL Class B state champion.
Only players, coaches, officials, and authorized personnel allowed on the track or the field at all times.
Chase Griffin with 3 scores. Zach McDonald with the most improbable goal I've ever seen. 80 yards on the score into an empty goal. Brad Wittenberg with 5 goals. And Will Guthrie with 1 goal. And it's just completely dominating. Again, the second half belonged to the Westwood Warriors. Both teams huddle up on the other side. They will come over to the near side as the championship trophies will be handed out to both squads, as the runner-up trophy will be handed to Blake Skinner, the head coach of the TMI Episcopal Panthers. But while they get the trophies together, we'll take a break and return as for the trophy presentation. Both teams making their way over here to the track. Outstanding performances by both of these lacrosse teams. The TMI Episcopal Panthers with a 7-0 district record and only their second loss of the season coming here today. They came into today's matchup 17-1.
Post-game handshake, we will begin the awards presentations. Fans, a tremendous State B championship game today. Please, big round of applause for the Westwood Warriors and the TMI Episcopal Panthers. Once again, congratulations to both teams on an outstanding season. We'll start with the individual awards for the 2023 Class B State Championship game. Today's offensive MVP goes to the Westwood Warriors, number 28, Brad Wittenberg.
As you hear, Brad Wittenberg with the offensive MVP. Not surprising with 5 goals here.
The defensive MVP for today's game goes to Westwood, number 50, Tate Shores.
Defensive MVP to number 50, your senior defenseman, Tate Shores, for the Westwood Warriors.
And the overall MVP for your 2023 Class B State Championship game goes to Westwood, number 21, Zach McDonald.
And the overall MVP, number 21, Zach McDonald, the goalie, takes the overall MVP.
Folks, again, a tremendous game today. And now presenting the trophy for the 2023 Class B runner-up of the state championship game. Please give a big hand to the TMI Episcopal Panthers.
Very classy move by THSLL. So handing out a runner-up trophy to the TMI Episcopal Panthers.
THSLL Class B state champions, the Westwood Warriors.
And to the champions, the Westwood Warriors, your THSLL Class B state title holders. And that was one heck of a game that was pulled out by the Westwood Warriors as they go ahead by 5 there in the fourth quarter to win the score. Westwood 12, TMI 7. And before we close out, we'd like to thank all of our sponsors. .214 Lacrosse, C2 Education, Firehouse Sub, who did the halftime, Groovy Hughes, Iron Horse Lacrosse, Natalie Burkhalter, State Farm Agency, and the Tutor Doctor, how learning hits home. That's the end of our first game. That's the end of our first game. You stay with us because we have more lacrosse in store here on Game On Sports. The next game will be for the Class A state title here at Buddy Echols Field between the Kincaid Falcons and Episcopal School of Houston Knights. Let's say happy Mother's Day to everyone. God bless you all and have a wonderful day.